G'day everyone, Spud here from Spuds Games. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going retro PC hunting. Let's go. So today I had a bit of an inkling. I wanted to build a Windows 98 PC. Not too concerned about how compatible it was with DOS. I've got a couple of DOS machines here which are really good. This one was more going to be tailored around just Windows 98 and those sort of games. So I've just jumped on Facebook Marketplace. There's an ad up there, $50 for an IBM Aptiva. So I thought I'd jump on that straight away. I don't think I can go wrong for 50 bucks, even if it doesn't work. He says it works in the ad. Comes with the keyboard and mouse. It is about a 45-minute drive away. 50 bucks. Let's go get it. Righto, so I've gone and picked it up. Oh, birds. Let's take a quick look while it's in the car, then I'll get it out and give it a quick test. So here it is here. You can see it. A bit dusty and whatnot. There's the eye on the back. Now I don't know why, these things always rust with these Aptivas. They're really crap. But anyway, that's alright. Yeah, we'll get it out, give it a test. I really like this keyboard it comes with. Sexy looking keyboard. And then we've got the armrest at the bottom here, which has come off. I don't know if it's something broken on there or whether it's just unclipped from the bottom, which would be down there. But we'll see. It's got the genuine Windows key there. Don't sue me. But yeah, let's get inside and we'll have a look. Okay, let's just take a look. It's inside now, and I'll open this up and we'll have a look what's inside, because I don't know. I haven't really Googled too much on this, but it's got a Pentium 3 obviously in there. Windows NT or 98. There's the type, part number there. We open this up. Comes with this Creative DVD drive, also the CD drive, and obviously a little 3.5mm floppy. We come around the back. So here we are on the back. We've obviously got the serial ports up here, keyboard, mouse, USB. We've got integrated sound, which is good. And we've also got a printer port there, power. Now this here card's interesting, this video card or GPU. It has S-Video and it also has a DVI socket on it, not VGA, so I had to go and dig out a VGA adapter. I haven't powered this on yet, but we'll see how we go with that. And then we've obviously got an Ethernet card there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll open it up and we'll pull out. I'm particularly interested to see what this GPU is. I've got a feeling it's an NVIDIA, probably TNT2, but we'll open it up and we'll have a look at the inside. Okay, so we're looking at the inside here. We've got the hard drive here, which I'm not sure, I can't remember what size it is. I can't really see on there at the moment. There's no real detail there, but I'm sure once I fire it up and if it works, we'll obviously find out. I'm going to have to take this power supply bracket off, which has the fan also for the CPU on it, so I can have a look inside there because I can't actually see what GPU it is. So I'll take this off. Obviously we just have to move this thumb screw here, which I'll take out now. That goes through. You can see there at the top here, where it comes through. That kind of holds everything in place. Then I'll just put the phone down because this whole bracket will lift up. I'll lift it up and then out. Should get access to the motherboard. Okay, so I've got access to the motherboard now. I've just taken the GPU out. We'll have a look at that first. It's a 99. They went out of business pretty much 2000, I think. So the manufacture date there, we can see 1999. But I believe NVIDIA actually took over these. If you just look at the parts here. So you can see here M64, which would be, I think this is a 32 AGP. DVI, which is good. Does analog and digital. But I believe this would be an NVIDIA, probably TNT2, 32 megabyte card, which is fine for Windows 98 gaming. And then if we look inside here, I'll just brush some dust off. We can see that it's got a, is that 8 or 900? I think that's an 800 there, 800 megahertz slot 1 Pentium. 133 megahertz front side bus, which is quite fast. So overall, good condition. Those caps look okay too, so no problems there. Doesn't have an onboard fan, just has this CPU. And then on the back of this power supply here, we've got a fan here, so which keeps it cool. So what I might do is I might just quickly give that a dust out before I put it all back together, and then Actually, you know what? I'll just power it up first, see what we get, and then I'll give it a clean. Okay, so the moment of truth. I've just got it. Luckily, my Dell Trinitron there has got two VGA inputs. So you can my old 486 there. Apologies for the mess on the desk, but I've just plugged in the keyboard and the mouse. And we'll turn it on and see how we go. Stand back, watch for the smoke. Oh, that worked. So, I might have it. There we go, we got a picture. Date and time incorrect, that's going to be standard. An old battery. System change, okay, so this is because of the battery. I just want to skip through this just to okay, let's configure. Let's just go to exit setup. Yeah, save it and see if we can get it to go. CC boots into Windows. I want to more test the hard drive more than anything. Okay, so that's loading up. That's good. I'll just center that on my monitor. Okay, so we've got an ESS PCI audio card in there. Okay, so it's loading up. Can you hear the hard drive ticking away? I don't know what that sound was, but someone said hi or something. It was weird. Let's just change the resolution on that if we can. Mouse works. Settings. Really need a mouse. This ball needs a clean in his mouse. Settings. Let's go apply. Okay, so there's like got an inbuilt speaker in this. Okay. That's weird. It's must have a speaker inside. It's making all these weird sounds. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's do 3D Mega Pinball Machines. Let's go. Center that again. Alright, move your mouse, but don't forget to play the game. Okay, so I don't need speakers. This has got a speaker in it. Okay, that's... I don't know what does what here. What does what? What's my flippers? Anyway, doesn't really matter. It works. That's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the CMOS battery in this, get it all up to date, go through the BIOS, have a quick look there. One thing I'll do is I'll just escape out of this. Let me just grab my mouse mat. Might just grab my other camera out as well. That's better. Exit there. Let's go to System, Start, Settings, Control Panel, System, Device Manager. So, display adapters. So number 9, Pepper M32. Now there you can see that there, which would indicate. I think I saw somewhere that means that it is an NVIDIA card. And then down here we've got sound and video, an ESS Allegro PCI audio card as well. So what I'm going to do is do some investigating here. I might reload Windows. Okay, so I've actually downloaded the recovery CD for this. It's quite easy to find online. It's in archive.org. I'll put a link to it. So if you do have this model, there's another model as well. I'd suggest downloading that ISO and grabbing it before you do anything, because it allows you to basically reload Windows back to default for the Aptiva, and it has all the drivers and stuff on it. So the video card drive, the sound card drive, everything like that. It's already on there, and it would make life very easy when you're trying to install the drivers. But I've now changed the CMOS battery as well. So we'll just jump into it and we'll have a look at it, and I'll show you guys where to set things up and how it works. Right, so this is the standard Aptiva BIOS menu that you'll find. It'll ask you after you change the CMOS battery to set the date and time, which is quite easy. You just go down to date and time there. And then I've already updated it, but you can see there, that's where you do it. If we have a look at our system info, our summary, we've got a Pentium 3, 800 megahertz, 133 megahertz front side bus, I should say, 128 mega RAM as well. So the video is an NVIDIA card, which is quite conflicting because it says 99, which I think went out of business, but one of the last things was made cards for IBM with NVIDIA chips on them, so get that around your head. But it is an NVIDIA video card. It's a TNT2 Riva, 32 megabyte. Automatically, it's detected. We've got an A drive, which is good. The hard drive is automatically detected, and our 2 CD-ROMs are already detected as well. So I don't have to set any of that. It all looks pretty standard. Now, what I'll do is I did download a recovery CD for the Aptiva, this model. I'll pop that in the drive, and what we'll do is we'll go into recovery mode and we'll reload Windows on. It's much easier doing it from the recovery CD. It's got all the drivers and stuff on it. So we'll whack it in now. I'll put the link to the drivers below, and then we'll have a look at what that looks like. Righto, this is the recovery CD for IBM, the Aptiva, for this particular model. There's a couple of options. We can reformat and restore, which we don't really want to do. I want to start from scratch, which will be this one, the partial recovery, which is essentially reformat it and reinstall Windows. And then we've got system utilities. I will just have a look at this. We can display the system information. Let's go through and check everything. So there's all our system information. Probably don't need to do anything with that, but it's there if you want it. There's a heap of other stuff you can do on that diagnostics as well. You can run all sorts of tests on it, which is good, but it's very time consuming, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to reinstall Windows, eh? Let's just jump in here. Accept the conditions. Yes. Yes, we do. And it will be formatted. Let's go for it. So now it's just going to format and reinstall Windows for us. So we're at here now. It was pretty straightforward. You just have to wait. You don't have to press anything. It just goes through a whole heap of unpacking and all sorts of things. Then you get to a screen where it says, please reset your computer, hit Control-Alt-Delete. So I did that, took the CD out, and this is where we're at. So we'll wait till this happens, and then we'll go from there. I'm assuming this is going to be pretty much a standard Windows 98 install. This screen's a little bit different to what I'm seeing. I'm assuming this is just the IBM Aptiva screen or custom firmware there. So we'll just keep waiting through it and go through the installation process and see how we go. So we're at here now. It was pretty straightforward. You just have to wait. You don't have to press anything. It just goes through a whole heap of unpacking and all sorts of things. Then you get to a screen where it says, please reset your computer, hit Control-Alt-Delete. So I did that, took the CD out, and this is where we're at. So we'll wait till this happens, and then we'll go from there. I'm assuming this is going to be pretty much a standard Windows 98 install. This screen's a little bit different to what I'm seeing. I'm assuming this is just the IBM Aptiva screen or custom firmware there. So we'll just keep waiting through it and go through the installation process and see how we go. So once again, just go through the standard Windows stuff. Ask me where we're from. Probably ask me to set the date and time soon. Oh, looks like it's reset. So we are. There's a Windows 98 screen. So it looks like we're nearly there. Still working its way through the inverted commas IBM customizations. Okay, so we've got sound coming through the speaker, the internal speaker. So I'm hoping this automatically installs the Riva, the TNT Riva drivers as well. Won't know that until I have a look properly through it. So I know it's definitely installed the sound drivers. Let's have a look and see if it's here, which it has. Default monitor, which is this one, number 9 Pepper M32. Let's just move that up. This monitor can handle quite a bit. Let's go 1280 by 1024. Apply. Okay. Yes. Keep that. Keep that. That wallpaper is grossly out, but I'm just going to reset this now one more time. I'm going to restart it. There was just a couple of things at the start, bad command files missing. One was DOS key and something else. So once it's now all set up and gone through Windows, I'm just going to check to see if that disappears. Otherwise, just take note of them and see if it affects anything. So DOS key installed, bad command or file name. That was probably it. Everything else seemed to load okay. Okay, so I'm not putting a password in. Everything looks to have loaded. Now it's time to load a game and see how we go. So one thing I will say, if I can just zoom in here a little bit, in File Explorer, it has picked up G and H drives here, which are the 2 CD-ROM drives. So all that BIOS configuration that I would normally worry about, I haven't had to do it with that install. So that's good. Let's throw, I've got Descent 3. So I'm just going to load that in, install it and see how we go. Righto, so Descent 1 looks like it's installed correctly. This is just a video of a preview of a game coming up. I can't remember what it's called actually. Let me skip through this. There we go. Run Descent 3. Register later. Yes, continue. Register later. Forfeit the special offers. Okay. No. Okay. DirectX Descent 3. So I've got, yep, that's fine. Set up. Video. Scanning. Okay. OpenGL. Okay. Video. Audio. That. Okay. Set up. Right. Okay. Let's hit play. Set up. Click on the speed. Speed. Yeah. I'm just detecting the system properties for it to do it. Okay. Play. Jump into it. So there we go. It looks like this is a great find for $50. Okay, let's go default keyboard. Okay. Cancel. New game.
Welcome to
Beautiful.
flight and weapons training. You will learn about the basic controls of your ship, ranging from flight to weapons.
So there we have it, the $50 Aptiva. I think it was a great find. You know, it works fine. Has a Pentium 3 800 megahertz CPU in it, which is good. The video card's it's pretty average. When I say average, it's just run of the mill. But I do have a Voodoo 2 I can pair with it if I do want to do Glide as well. So I'm considering that, but that's kind of cheating the $50 because although I have that in my sort of my spares drawer, you know, that card is obviously worth a lot more than $50. So putting it in there kind of negates the whole $50 thing. I have put a call out too to see if I can find a black IBM Aptiva monitor. We'll see how we go, but I'm not liking the chances there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the find. You guys can leave a comment in the bottom below. What do you guys think? How did I go?